You keep me wondering, is our love strong? Just like a love song, baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking, it's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder for me. Oh, harder for me. Maybe we're over it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for this playroom transformation. If you are new around here, we're renting an apartment right now while we're house hunting, and I've been really struggling with toy storage and wishing I had a playroom for my 3-year-old. Our apartment actually has super oversized closets, so I decided to completely transform his in his room and turn it into a functioning playroom. But before I could get started, I wanted to pick up some of his toys, start some of his laundry, make his bed, and work on decluttering his books. I knew I would need to empty his entire closet in order to start this makeover, so I needed to get these things out of the way. I make a ton of videos here on my channel about small space organization and how to make the most out of a small space, so if you are interested in that sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit your notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And there's a huge giveaway in this video, so make sure you stay tuned to hear more about that and how you can enter.
Body too, yeah, body too. Will you be my ride or die? Around all these people, we'll try to be someone better than you and I. Posing for pictures, but nobody listens to anything that you have to say. Can we just leave and walk away?
I am so thrilled to be hosting a huge giveaway here on my channel to celebrate my hitting 50,000 subscribers. I would not be able to do what I do here on YouTube without all of you guys, and your support truly means the world to me. So I have teamed up with Cricut to give away a Cricut Joy and a whole bunch of supplies to go along with it. The whole giveaway retails at around $350. You guys see me use my Cricut Joy week after week in my videos for all things organizing, and I am so excited to be able to gift one to one of you guys. To enter the giveaway will be super simple. You just need to be subscribed to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll be asking 3 questions somewhere in this video that you'll need to answer in a comment below. This giveaway is going to be open for the first week that this video is live, so make sure that you enter today so you don't miss out. Now, the reason why I went through Carson's books when I was filming this video is because I actually was planning on putting a couple of bookshelves in his closet as part of his playroom transformation, but I ended up not doing that because I felt like it was just going to be too busy and too crowded. So I just went through all of his books and just made sure to get rid of any that were just totally destroyed, because believe me, there were a whole bunch of them, and then just put back all the ones that we actually read.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand.
Alright guys, it is time for the makeover. I'm so excited for this. I have been thinking about doing this since we moved into this apartment a year ago. I just always felt like this space would work so well as a little mini playroom. So I'm just giving you a bunch of before shots so you can take it all in and remember how crazy and cluttered and just a mess this closet was before, and you won't believe what it ends up turning into. So of course I wanted to completely empty this closet out so that we could see what space we're actually working with and just make the decluttering and cleaning and decorating process a whole lot easier. So Carson actually helped me with this, and it's super cute to watch this footage back, so I hope you guys enjoy watching him help me empty his closet.
So I guess I should have known. You said yourself you want to do this alone. What if your dreams are making it hard to think?
While Carson and I work on emptying out this closet, I am going to ask you guys the first question for the giveaway. So question number 1 that you will answer in the comments down below is going to be, are you a cat person or a dog person? We are definitely cat people in this house. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know we have 3 cats and we love them even though they are totally crazy. But my husband actually grew up with dogs his entire life, and his mom was super into rescue and did a ton of rescue work that he was really involved in through his childhood. But it's funny because now he's definitely fully converted to being a cat person.
Supposed to go, or maybe I'm just too slow. We should just lean together.
Once everything was out of Carson's closet, I was super overwhelmed by the mess that was around me, so I just wanted to head back into the closet away from the mess and just work on a little bit of cleaning. So I wanted to give this space a really good vacuum. I also wanted to clean off his chalkboard, and there was some chalk that had kind of fallen onto the baseboards around the room, so I just quickly wanted to get all of that cleaned up to make sure the space was ready for me when it was time to put things back in.
Might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is that you make the sky look blue, even when it is gray, babe. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me.
I needed to make a little bit of space for myself to actually be able to declutter Carson's things, so I'm moving one of the cube units back into his closet. I knew I was going to keep this one and I knew exactly where it was going, so I just wanted to get that out of my way so that I could start working on my decluttering. As you can imagine, going through a toddler's belongings while they're home is pretty challenging because they find a whole bunch of things that they never play with and now all of a sudden are like the cool new thing. They want to pull everything out. They're a little bit in the way. And at one point, he did want to put on his Halloween costume because it happened to be out. So when you see a pterodactyl on your screen, no worries, it's just my child. It's not a real pterodactyl. I know it can be hard to tell. It looks pretty convincing, but it's just a Halloween costume.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping.
My old lookout tower.
Yeah, I think we could put that in storage, right? Okay.
This I don't really play with.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, these go to my old lookout tower. Oh, this goes to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to bulldozer.
Okay. Sounds good.
Well, my baby stuff we can put in storage.
Fit that.
Oh, this is still mine. Well, this is one of my baby stuff too.
Okay.
Oh, I still remember this.
Yep.
Last, I still like it.
You still like it? We are almost done with decluttering and I'm so excited to bring you guys into the closet to get to work on the actual makeover. So we're going to be doing a couple of different little DIY projects. So one of them being, I'm going to show you guys how to cover wire shelving just to make your shelving a little bit more functional and look a little bit nicer. We're doing a DIY project with some pictures for Carson to look at. We're also doing an accent wall, so a whole bunch of fun things, and I just cannot wait for you guys to see the before and after. But this brings me to question number 2 for the giveaway. So my second question is going to be, what is your favorite season? My season is absolutely summer, hands down. I think a lot of people are going to say fall, but I definitely prefer the summer. I love the super hot weather and the humidity and just everything about being able to get outside as much as possible. I do love the fall as well, but I was born in July, so maybe that's why I'm definitely a summer baby at heart.
If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you.
I wanted to think of a way to cover the wire shelving in Carson's closet, not just because I don't like the way that it looks, but also because I felt like it wasn't very functional and things would fall through it. And I just felt like creating something that would cover those shelves would make the room look nicer and more finished and more like a playroom and less like a closet. So I only did this for the wire shelf on the very back wall right over where I put his storage unit, but I may end up making some more of these for the other spaces in his closet. He does have a ton of other wire shelves, and I just really liked the way that it looked. So we bought just a couple pieces of wood from Home Depot, had them cut to size. I painted them white, and then my husband just screwed the pieces together as tight as he could, and they fit right over the wire shelf and just looked so much better. I just think it brought the whole room up like 10 notches immediately. Lumber is crazy expensive right now, so we just found the cheapest pieces of wood that we could find at Home Depot, and I think this cost us about $25. The next thing that I wanted to do while I had my husband there and doing some handy things for me was just have him quickly hang up this cork board right above Carson's table, and you guys will see in a little bit what I ended up doing with that. Now we're going to work on organizing and kind of styling Carson's shelves. So I got these stackable bins from Target, and I'm just using one of them to put his Play-Dohs and just a couple of his more miscellaneous crafty items in. And then the top one, I just put a couple of his favorite books so they could be on display, and I picked the ones that were like bright and colorful just so that it brought a ton of color into the space. I also thought this would be a perfect place to just put some of Carson's Love Every toys on display. Those toys are super cute and high quality, and I will say that he doesn't use them as often anymore now that he's getting older. So I just felt like they were more of a decor piece, but they definitely brought some life into the space. Over in the other corner of his closet where your eye kind of doesn't go right away when you first look into the room, I wanted to put the toys that he plays with the most often that I knew were going to be going in and out of the closet all the time. So I put his PJ Masks playset over there. He also has like big trucks like his excavator and his dump truck and his bulldozer. He's got a camper. Those type of things that he just pulls out constantly. I wanted to make sure were easily at his disposal right there somewhere that he could grab them, and it'd be easy to put them back as well. I got this little coat rack from Target, and I thought it was just so adorable, and it would be super cute to display some of Carson's backpacks. He does not go to school, he goes to daycare right now, but he does have a couple of backpacks that he likes to bring with us when we go out somewhere and he needs to pack a couple of toys. So I wanted to just put them on this super cute coat rack. I will have everything linked in my description box below that I used in this video. So I'll have the stackable bins, I'll have the coat rack, the cork board. If I can find the chalkboard, I'll also link that. I'll link the chalk storage that I have. Anything that's in this closet will be in the description box below. So if you're looking for something, that's where you can find it. Right above Carson's little table in his playroom / closet, I really wanted to make it more personal and just display some pictures of friends and family for him to look at. He has loved this since I put it up, and in fact when I was doing this, he came into the room and he was really excited about it. He wanted to help put the pictures on, he wanted to pick which pictures made it up on the board. He loves to go into his little closet playroom and look at these pictures and talk about the different memories that he has. It's really fun to listen to Carson talking about these different days and how he remembers them. So I'm really happy that I ended up doing this project. He loves it and I love it, and it's something fun that we can bond over together.
The traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination.
For the accent wall, I ordered these adorable wall decals off of a website called Urban Walls. I showed Carson a couple of different options, and ultimately this is what he chose. And it actually ended up working pretty perfectly with this space because these colors matched the tips of that coat rack pretty much identically. So I was really happy with the way that this turned out, and it just added so much life and color and fun to this space. I was trying to be a little bit strategic about where I placed all of these different rainbow dots. I wanted to make sure that they weren't too close to the same color and that they were pretty evenly spaced overall. But Carson did want to help me, and he wanted full creative control over his half of the room. So it's not exactly perfect, but that is fine. I still think the finished product came out absolutely adorable. Next, we're just going to make some labels for the bins on the top shelf in Carson's closet. Carson cannot yet read, so I wanted to make sure that a few of these labels were just pictures that he could easily see what's inside of the bin. I believe that you can iron on to a fabric bin, so you could make some cute iron-on letters or an iron-on picture and put it on the fabric bin, but then it's not quite as interchangeable. So I decided to order these little plastic clips off of Amazon that I could just clip right onto the front of the fabric bin, and then they're super interchangeable if I ever decide that I'm going to fill the bin with something else and need to change out the label. And now here is a reminder of how bad, how messy, how disorganized this closet was before I turned it into a playroom. We are so happy with how this space ended up turning out. We are totally obsessed with the accent wall, and it's just so much more functional now as a play space for Carson while we're here in this apartment. I hope this video gave you guys some inspiration or ideas on how to make the most of your small space. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you here again for another video.